Hello there. Hello there.
Hold on to your hats! You're about to get pounded!
Hello there. Hello there. Well, hello everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us for a second time. Today, we are back from our doctor's visit, and I still want to hang out and game. Kay's working on some projects, and needs some of their time, so what's up? What's up? Porcupine! Hello! Serene, 2 firsts in 1 day. That is impressive. I am so fucking impressed, dude. Have to forgive me. My goodness. My goodness. But big shout out to Sir Chaos. Zion, good to see ya. Trying to break the streak hard today, or give y'all a boost. Does this count as an extra day? Oh shit. Nukchu! Do y'all, Tater, good to see you. PG, what up, dude? Just want to break everyone's watch streak, right? Neo, double feature night, that's right. Yeah, does it count towards? I'm still catching up on chat. Oh shit. So that's one broken at 126 as the comp died a couple months ago. Missed the stream maybe by half an hour. Oh no. Every stream is unexpected. If you don't know the schedule, there you go. There you go. No, welcome in. Sorry, PG. Hey, do it as a channel point redemption, PG. If that makes sense. If anybody can speak, Porcupine, are you able to tell PG how to put it in as a Spotify request by chance? Por favor, gracias, mi amigo. I'm doing well. I'm doing very okay. Muy bueno, PG. Gracias, mi amigo. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? This does count towards another stream. Let's go. So count as a new day for you unless somehow the last stream didn't register. Well, hey, I'm just helping accelerate y'all getting more points towards Ghost Family. You know what I'm saying? Spotify request? Yeah. Since we're not doing music, you can do Spotify requests so that way it plays on the, you know, this spot here. I know how to work the layout of my space, right? Clearly. More pants. Let's go. Shame on me. I'm actually still wearing my pants. Well, I should be in something much more comfortable, but I just went and visited the doctor, and I didn't want to look like a complete bum. So, I like the PoE build so far. Kay, welcome in. I like the build so far, new, but I'm always open to suggestion for help. I am a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. Arachnerd, no pants, no problem. That's right. That's right. Hey, that 100% doctor who makes you remove your pants. No, it wasn't one of those kind of visits. This was an evaluation. Mongoose. Pants on stream are always good. Yeah, TOS is important, but y'all don't have to worry about that. Don't know this game. You get no suggestions from me. How dare you tease me like that? All right, I see how it is. Actually had 2 of your streams up, so you had reverb. Oh, I got you. Well, fuck yeah, thanks for the extra dedication, Nukchu. That's awesome. Pretty cool flannel. I have a few flannels, but they fit me right now. So almost all of my button shirts need to be, like, pulled up because none of the, like, my arms are long and, like, my sleeves will come down to here and, it kind of sucks. So, unless we get a size larger, but then it won't fit around the waist area. Because then it's going to be like, way out to here, and like I don't know. It's hard to find shirts that fit properly. It's hard sometimes. A VTuber, you don't need to wear pants, and as a VTuber, you can customize your avatar as well if you want. That's so cool. That's so cool, though. Thank you, though. I really do love the color of this flannel. I've had it for a long time. Someone who can modify those shirts. Nuka-Cola, if I knew somebody who could, my goodness, that would be incredible. Problem is, as with always, like, I just don't have the funds. Like, I'd be happy to trade what I can, because I do believe in the barter system, but, like, I'm still trying to make sure I can pay bills and rent and not leave Kay hanging. So I have to, you know, make sure there's a roof over our house. But, yeah, for sure. Congrats on that sale, by the way. All the miniatures I heard. That sounds pretty amazing. You get restrictions on your avatars. So I would, okay, I wouldn't say Twitch hates VTubers, because the VTuber for a while, I forget their name, something Mouse Tater, they had the most subs for a VTuber for a while, until Kai Cenat beat them out again. Cheers, PG. I'm just drinking water. Just drinking some water. It's pretty, like the colors. I love the colors on this one too. But yeah, if I knew somebody who could modify shirts and clothing in general, that would be amazing. I have no skill. I know Kay has. There's a patch I need to update to. Please restart. Oh. All right. Well, let's. Let's check this out. You've modified some of your own, but you're not great at it. Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's a quick update. I wonder what was fixed about it. Whoa. Surprise. Iron Mouse. Twitch's weird model restrictions where we can't show our hips uncovered. For real? Your hips. You're not lying. Because your hips shouldn't lie. They better not be. That's terrible, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh, this is one of the many, many things I love about you, Sir Chaos. Oh, we didn't get that shout out. I don't know if we have any mods available, but that's okay. Hey, I heard you had another clip. Let's see if we can roll the dice and see what we get. Y'all, please click that heart at the top of chat. Oh, did it? Copyright? Oh. Unless we are and stream with your neighbors, poor rascal. Pooch rascal. Just dropped him off maybe 10 minutes before he came on. Gonna make some dinner. Steak and hash browns. Okay. Okay. That's a shame if it got taken down, though.
We're glad you made it.
Was it a music clip?
No, damn it all. That's just too strange to abide. I'm glad you made it.
Petty!
Innocence tells me I need to keep helping you.
2 streams,
So
right?
that's what I'm going
Hello
to do.
there.
I know
Could you
my
imagine?
way around weapons and armor, and all things Templar. If
I've
you
done
should
it
want
before.
Further enlightenment on that subject. As for Innocence, I
But
don't
it's
know.
been
Sometimes
over
he
a
makes
year
sense. Other times, he's a shattered god. But he'll
a
heal.
little split
I'll
action.
make sure of that. Lani's told me a little about Utula and his cult
I do
of
want to get out
Kitava.
of these pants, though.
Enough to know what Utula's got planned. Bring about the fall of one god so he can raise up one of his own.
Just playing
And
it
Kitava,
solo.
from what fragments I can
Oh,
piece
man.
together from Innocence, he's not the benevolent
Okay.
kind. Please.
I'm wondering
Find
if...
Utula
No, I
and
have...
stop him.
Some of my
I'm not
clips
saying
are
this
still
because I want to
there,
put
me,
Innocence
like,
back on
playing
his
and
divine
singing
throne.
along to
I'm
Tool.
saying this because Oriath is my home.
That came up on
It's made some
somebody's
mistakes, but
clip
it
player
doesn't deserve
recently.
the fate that Utula has in mind.
Yeah, that's right. But it's okay for male presenting figures to show nipples. I've been topless. May have just been a glitch. Said that there's a problem with it. Oh, interesting. But hips specifically being written is a ridiculous one. That's just dumb. Just straight up dumb.
We live in
Not
interesting
fair.
times, all right.
You tell him, Nuka. Hip coverage is often forgotten in this rule. Please be sure that your VTuber model covers this area. And let the nipples be free. Please. There's no need for this. Alright, so we want to search the ossuary for the sign of purity. Oh, by the way, we're now down to. I gotta take a look at something here. I gotta make another note. I apologize also because we are gonna be talking about it until it finally happens. But yeah, we are 69 subscribers away. On YouTube. So tell your friends to drop a sub if you possibly could. As soon as we get that, we'll have our watch time, and that's what we need to unlock ad revenue. And that'll be a huge help. Huge help. Anyway, let's see here. So, we have locations we need to travel to. The ossuary is one of them. No waypoint, so we'll need to go to the ruined square. Oh, the ossuary is right here. Not very many things drop bodies lately for me to turn into corpses or zombies. I'm kind of wondering if I should go back and grab those golems instead. Let me do that, actually. Let me see if the summoned golems are a part of that section in Act 3. Now...
This just sucks!
Hey, what's up, Gundam? Ayo. I know, right? So I don't remember. I don't remember which character
To kill
sells
a
it.
man like Dominus. That's an accomplishment worthy of Kaum, my greatest ancestor. Were we in Namakanui, I'd make you a Makanga, an honored warrior. But we are not in Namakanui. We dwell in a city of death, and my respect is all the honor I can bestow on you.
Alright, that is...
Talamoana?
Okay, not the one we want.
Hello.
Okay, so we don't want this character.
Yes?
Okay, I don't think this is the right one. No, there was another location. Look at the golems. But this person doesn't have them. Yeah, okay, so but they were in Act 3, if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look. Scepter of God.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Alright, I see that there's a gate over here. Oh, stairs leading down. No. Might be or up. Yeah, if anybody knows where we go to purchase the... It was the area where... I want to say where we had to get the 2 eyes from Calm and Duresso. But I don't remember. Okay, here's another one. Yeah. I feel like this is not... This is not it. What would that be, though? Lunaris Temple? The Library, the Scepter of God, the Docks, Solaris Temple, Marketplace, Catacombs, the Docks. Lunaris Temple. Yeah, I really can't remember. Oh, I don't mind if you request it. As with anything, like, just don't expect it to be any good. Yeah,
When
I don't
I'm
mind
ready,
it.
and not before.
I wasn't ever trying to complain. I was just trying to let you know how complex that kind of stuff is. But It's not something I can sight read, but if I were ever to get the chance to sit down and learn some passages and slow it down to speed it up, then it might be a small possibility. But just going full force, not a chance. But yeah. I like the idea of having requests like this just because it's different than your typical kind of request, so forces me to be out of my comfort zone and to challenge myself. Now granted, I fail pretty hard every time on these kinds of challenges, but every once in a while I see a new PB and that feels good, right? So yeah, I mean, Petrucci has some pretty wild lead work, but like in terms of general riffage, it's just a lot more technical versus melodic, and there is melody involved, but it's just different styles. And I don't know, a lot more fretboard utilization. With some of the more old school boomer riffs, like the riffs themselves are connected with these newer ones, like you're jumping all over the place, and it's just so much more complex. Like, the precision, accuracy, you know, like just blows my mind. But yeah, you'd have to play to understand. We'll be here. Heck yeah, Tater.
When I'm ready and not before.
I should probably just move on. Really want to find that gem merchant though. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Right? This looks promising. Here's a portal.
Of all the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on a feeble imagination.
Oh, we get to fight them again. I see.
Damn you.
Okay. Sure. So what happens now? Is that it? Well, shit. Okay, that wasn't... Alright then. Did they move on to... Let's make... No, there's only 4 people we can talk to here. There's also this skull thing. What is this? The Aspirants Plaza. I'm level 50. I think the next one is oh, right. Okay. So let's go back to the waypoint. Would it be Act 4? Oh, Calm Strongholds. Yeah. So Crystal Veins, maybe? Or were they in the belly of the beast? Let's go to the harvest and take a look. Kill Malachi's 3 guardians. Or were they somewhere else in this? Let me go into town first. And let's talk with folks.
What do you want?
Okay. Here's Nico.
Welcome, exile.
Subterranean chart, mine encampment. I'm not gonna worry about that yet.
Eyeballs away, Unbug.
What do you require?
No. Tasumi, maybe?
A muse to the twisted and vile.
No, we gamble for items there. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the tower then.
Freedom comes to those who fight.
Yes?
I'm here to serve as best I can.
Yeah. There's one more person. Wait. I don't know how to get to them. Alright then. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Okay, let me try something real quick. Oh. Wait. Did I miss? Oh no, Highgate. Yeah, no, it was this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. Here's our golems. So I'm gonna pick up the lightning golem. Okay. So what can we put this in? Okay, so I do have an open spot. Just increased area of effect and Frostblink. It's not really going to help the golem, but you know, that's okay. I don't think putting both of the golems next to each other is going to help each other out either. Okay. Oops. Those are our... So what is this one? Herald of Thunder, right? Right, we got that. So the only thing we don't need right now really is the... Well, raised zombie is fine. We're good with that. Alright. So we'll summon a lightning golem as well. Let's head to Act 5. Back to the ruined square. Alright. Wait, so now I have... Oh. I can only have one at a time. Okay. Well, now we know. So, let's take a look here. Our Storm Burst currently does 4,936 DPS. 4,936. With the Flame Golem. 4,936. With the Lightning, it was 4,936. We are now up to 5,089. So, not bad. 150 DPS upgrade. And our cast time is 0.13 seconds. Yo, welcome back, Twin. Or, you know, welcome to round 2. So, that's not too bad. Alright, I think we'll go with that. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so that being said, we need to travel to the ossuary, the reliquary, the ruins square. So we need to travel. It looks like the only place we can go to is the ossuary. Let's make our way top right, maybe to the right. Panny, thank you so much. 5 streams in a row. Let's go.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Alright, yeah, so now I'm definitely not running out of mana. It hasn't even moved. It's flashing, but okay. So, lightning golem. We don't need the fire golem. We've got those loaded up. Okay. And yeah. Let's wreck shop, get some gold, some orbs along the way. Maybe look out for some unique items. That'd be nice. Oh, we still need to go to the menagerie. But I really want to get to further acts. So we can start, like, getting better gear. But we probably want to get past all of that before we really start worrying about a gear. It's free, and it's like Diablo, but just, like, honestly, a little bit better. And it certainly helps it's not Blizzard. Alright, so I was working on something here. Oh, it's more late game? Gotcha. I did find some good upgrades whenever I fought the couple of creatures I did, though. Oh, right, down. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so... if I picked up this mana regeneration rate, regeneration of 1 life per second, that would be pretty good. Here's Elemental Mastery, which would, what's before it? Elemental Resistance and increases elemental damage. This side is skill effect duration. Okay. Increased elemental damage. This is probably the way we need to go, but we also need to get some protection, too. So, I am on PlayStation, and so it's not crossplay, but the second one, the sequel, is. So, 60% reduced did elemental damage taken, 50% reduced effective exposure, hits a 15% chance to treat enemy monster elemental resistance values as inverted. Critical strikes against you do not inherently inflict elements. 3% chance for hits to deal 300% of physical damage as extra damage of a random element. Okay, there are some good buffs here for elemental mastery. Basic jewel slot. I'm still looking for a larger jewel slot to place that other one in. A Shaper is really nice as well. Exposure is a good one. 50% reduced effect of exposure on you. What is exposure? Because I don't know what that means. Advanced descriptions. Yeah, I don't know how to, Huh. Like resistance negation? Gotcha. Alright, well let's go ahead and go with this one. Elemental resistance and 10% increased elemental damage.
When I'm ready,
get out of the way, get out of there. So, right, so we're searching for the ossuary for the sign of purity. Well, that's dead end. Like, not bypassing your abilities, but a debuff on the enemy that makes them more vulnerable. But it says exposure on myself, though. Always found it south? Okay. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. There's so much. Some of the stuff is really complicated. But I also feel like I got smooth brain sometimes, so... 4 to all attributes, 10 to intelligence, 21 to dexterity, adds lightning damage and fire resistance. What's up, Peace? Smooth brain, exactly. I would lose some strength. I would lose mana regeneration and dexterity. No, I would gain dexterity. I think I'll hang on to what I got. Smoothest brain of them all. It's a good thing it's not a competition. But, alright, so I don't want to travel there. So we gotta search the ossuary. Oh wait, no, there's nothing else. It has to be there. For the ravenous god. Yeah. Okay.
When I'm ready and not before.
Lady proposal? Wait, I might have missed something. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you again. See? What the official hell? I know, right? I know, right? It's been a little over a year since I've had a double stream in one day. It's happened before, but it's been a long time. Reign of Pain was good. Reminds you of Zoolander. It's been way too long since I've watched that one. I know, right? Well, I finished with my appointment, and I figured, you know, we got time, and I've been jonesing on this one a bit. I've been vibing. Level up! No, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for tier 1 instead of a prime. Thank you for 13 months as well. That is incredible. The only reason I make a distinction between prime, which I would never be ungrateful for one, is that Twitch does not let prime subs count towards the plus program push, or the plus program, and they also don't get the bonus percentage split from the subs either. But you know, every little bit helps. But regardless, thank you very, very much for that. Sick with a cough? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you can feel better soon, Jacob. Make sure you're hydrating. I imagine you are. But yeah, we didn't make our 100 sub points last month because a lot of folks converted their subs back over to Prime, and we were 1 point short. And we also lost a lot of tier 3 subs too, because understandably so, folks were, you know, upping the support level just to make sure we hit the goal. But I knew that there was gonna be a drop off, but I didn't expect the drop off to be like 60 points worth of drop off. And now I'm kind of freaking out with like, oh shit, wait. This is, you know, this is gonna be way more of a struggle, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still doing the thing. I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all. We do have 6 days left on our sponsorship, which it is free for folks to contribute to help raise money with a free-to-play mobile game that will legitimately help me pay rent. Been drinking all day? What you been sipping on? Drunk 8 liters. I had a few beverages yesterday. Where are we? New waypoint. Oh, we went to the Torched Courts, and we're in the Chamber of Innocence now. If that's whiskey, same. Nice. His assistant gives him a latte and he spits it, throws it back at him. Don't you know you get farting blood with a foamy frothy latte? Assistant responds with, my mistake. Jacob Beeb. Oh, yeah, I don't remember that. Water with raspberry juice? Nice. Alright, alright. Travels with reliquary. Search the ossuary for the sign of purity. Let's head back to the torched courts. I feel like I must have missed something in the ossuary, unless we really did explore the whole thing, but by the time we make it back over there, it's gonna be gone. Or reset, I mean.
When I'm ready, and not before.
If no quest in there, then done. Well, it says, the Ravenous God, search the ossuary for the sign of purity. And I'm in the Torched Courts right now, but like I could have sworn I explored the entire ossuary and didn't see anything. So, I'm gonna head... Yeah, so I'm gonna head back to the ossuary. The only reason I moved on is because I uncovered the entire map that, as far as I know, I must have missed something. Alright, so we'll just make a beeline. Oh wait, does this connect? Yeah. Running on the maps like 3 times relays. Oh yeah, this one corners it. Right, that's true. That's true. The ruined square. Wait, I thought the ossuary was this one. How far away was I? Wow. Alright, yep, this reset. Oh. Okay, so I just maybe went to the wrong location altogether and just didn't even realize it. I have been known to do some neglectful things like that, so good times. Well, let's see what we can find. We definitely went through all of this. That's a yikes from me, dog. Feels. But you know what? This is fine. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Alright, I'm gonna actually head up this way. And that was not... No, okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Alright, well here's a location up here, next to this waypoint, which I had definitely found. Okay, so here's the ossuary. Yeah, I was in the wrong location altogether, like a person who does things, and you know. Oh man, it's almost the top of the hour. I'm gonna have to find a snack. Ooh, I haven't eaten much. Yeah, that's about it, is water soup. True. And some coffee. And some herb. I had a apple earlier. We might have a banana I can eat. Or a protein bar or something. Something getting by. You burnt a plant? Is it like because of a location because of a state you're in that it's illegal to burn said plant? Or is that just in general illegal in UK? Ah, here in America we have certain states that make it illegal to burn said plants. I am not in one of those, and I'm happy about that because I love to burn said plants. But since I sing, I really should only eat the edibles instead. But I'm really bad about that, and these are things that maybe I need to talk to a psychiatrist about and get to the root of issues. Who knows? Who knows? It's all in my head, right? Why I have such a hard time quitting. Addiction is a disease, right? Even it's not like heroin or something.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I don't know. Less that. It's just one of those like habitual things that we do, you know. I mean, I went to see somebody specifically for that today, and I have my next appointment next week. So we will be, with a different person, they're gonna compare notes and see where to go from there. That's true, Rain. That's true. Habitual and physical release to some extent. Yeah. Understand why you do anything and really unpack it and be honest with yourself. Exactly. Exactly. So, and I'm trying. I'm not trying to, you know, lie to y'all or to anybody. You know, it is what it is. But, yeah. next week we've got our next session, and like I said, they'll compare notes and see how crazy I am, and if we go off to the loony bin or something. I guess I don't know. Maybe we'll still be able to stream with the straight jacket on or something, right? I'm kidding. I'll be back in a couple minutes, y'all. Let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody. Megalo Mart when you need one, right? Good question. Good question. Okay, so we are still in the ossuary looking for... Oh, I see a spot I missed up there. Very likely might have been it, but we'll keep going. Looking for the sign of purity.
When I'm ready and not before.
You are victorious! Oh, nice, twin. Well done. Now, there are things that you can do with the golds, but I don't know what those things are. But there are YouTube videos out there if somebody wants to go through them and help me figure that stuff out. I'm really, not good with that sometimes. Excuse me. Wow. Supports so 50% chance to summon a phantasm when support skills are not deal a healing blow. 5 summoned phantasm. I don't like that. Back peasants, for I am victorious. Frost shield, we don't need that. Wait, something up here. Ooh, Tomb of the First Templar. Sign of purity, wrought from blood and gold. Innocence fashioned a weapon of tempered purity, capable of banishing darkness and bringing order to the chaos in men's hearts.
The more I feel of divinity, the more I want it.
Sin.
An empire is nothing more than a standard, pitched in the naked earth. The time has come for you to raise the standard upon the peak of false faith, the apex of Chitta's cathedral. Drive it deep into that sacred stone. Mark the death of a faithless empire and slay the slavering kingdom that seeks to consume it.
Well, alright then. I forgot to pull up my lurks. Just getting that taken care of real quick. Okay. Alright. 6 days left on that Marvel sponsorship. Nerf or nothing. Oh. Okay, so... access the cathedral rooftop from the ruined square. Use the sign of purity to defeat Gitaba. So we want to go to the ruined square. Let's head back up this way. Aha! Very good. Recipe already found. And then here's our ticket out of here, yeah? Oh, I was thinking you would just tag both of those with the folks with a mass scale so that they could duke it out and leave everybody else normal scale size, maybe? Is that Is that a possibility? I don't know. Do y'all want to test it out? Test the limits of your powers?
When I'm ready and not before.
No, not with mass scale. But just do scale and then tag scale with the 10 and then tag both of them instead of mass scale. Well, let's make them smaller before we, Let's make them smaller before we try to make the two. So, access the cathedral rooftop from the ruin square. You will need to be a mod for those commands to work, by the way, Twin. Yeah, exactly, Peace. Oh, I loved Ren and Stimpy. That's unfortunate that you would have to do it individually. But now we know, at least. If nothing else. Whoa. Alright, here's something. This is the cathedral rooftop. Yeah, here we go. Got it. Use the sign of purity to defeat Kitava.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh, I just realized something. Is there a, is there gonna be a waypoint here? Hopefully. Cause, I want to, and I'm gonna forget this, but I want to re-roll. Oh, I might not have kept it. Never mind. I didn't realize you can have 6 slots in a chess piece, so if I had them set up correctly, I could have my channeled skill here have 5 support gems on it instead of the 3, and make it even more powerful, perhaps. Yeah, because I found one with 5 earlier, and I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't know that was a thing." So I gotta keep an eye out, maybe for a chess piece with 6. Then I know, right? Not 69 or 420. For real. Well, just give it time. You can't rush these things. We just the game and I just became friends. Maybe we'll get there. Then again, we haven't offered to take it on a date. See how the game feels, how Path of Exile feels after a couple drinks. So exactly, you never know. You never know. Love you. This game is a date, right? Hell yeah, I'm glad you think so. I'm having fun. I'm having fun hanging out with y'all. I just got level 52. Let's go. Okay, so we are working towards our elemental mastery here. Next one is 3% to elemental resistances and 10% increased elemental damage. It's a shame that chaos isn't represented here. But that's okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Down stream. It's right there. Who knows? How do you know they're not into it? One should never assume these sorts of things. One should never assume. Oh. One assumes they are. Okay, hello. Welcome in until it's 3,000 hours later. And get inside. I feel like we need a privacy screen. Whoa. All right, what is this? I've not heard this cover yet.
I need more mana.
Okay, okay. Ball vessel. Ooh, the sacrifice at dusk. Why can Vol shall never fear the setting of her sun. Can be used in personal map device. Still haven't got there yet. Okay. I'm blind for a second, right? A little bit.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Wish I could work on the cooldown of that frost blink. That would be really nice. Then my speed would be top notch. Okay, here's the Cathedral Apex. Cat suffering a little bit. He's like an instrument, but it's groovy. Cradle of Purity. Here we go. Kill
Come,
Kitava.
ravenous one. Let me devour your heart.
Well, holy shit. Cannot be slowed. Okay. Whoa. Nice. Okay, we're doing well. I think we're doing well. Oh. I have not lost any of my zombies yet. Regardless, I don't know if they actually do a ton of damage. Okay, so we're halfway there. Phase 2. I'm gonna take a sip. A coffee. Oh shit. Alright, that's freaky AF.
The flame
Talk
of
to
hope
Sin.
may flicker, but it
Whoa.
cannot be extinguished.
No phase 2. Oh, interesting. As your Diablo, keep looking for those gorilla mitts in your back as a cape. Right? This is free to play, and if you're on PlayStation, we can group up together, but it's not cross-play. The sequel is, though, but it's not out officially. But it's free to play, and it's similar to Diablo, but honestly, I like it better. I love Diablo, but this one, you know.
There is no shame in falling to a god.
You know.
Shame lies only in refusing to rise again.
It's fun.
You
Worth
shall
checking
soar.
out.
That much I'm permitted
You hate
to
it? Well,
foresee.
then, you know.
shall ascend to the
It's not
peak
like
of
you
your
spent anything
loftiest
but a little bit of
mistake,
time, so.
And from there you shall pluck a single surviving hope from the jaws of immortal despair. A ship sails for Lion Eye's Watch not far from here. Be on it.
Yeah, alright then. Alright then. Take the ship back to Rayclast. Damn, okay. Travel to the Ruin Square and kill Utula. And then travel to the Reliquary. So I have some more places
I've never
I need
had
to
to pay the
explore.
price for my ambitions. Until now.
And here's the waypoint. Okay. So here's the Reliquary. Okay, so we'll go back there. Yeah, that's alright. Not the first time that we failed and the world has fallen apart. Did you ever play Final Fantasy 3/6 on the Super Nintendo?
When I'm ready, and not before.
I don't know if that was a little before your time. I was a kid when that one came out. And you said Ren and Stimpy was before your time, and I was a kid when that came out, so might not have been your thing. PSP version, best version of Final Fantasy 3? I never had a PSP. Thinking of a different game? Three was just Japanese number 6. That's correct. Yes. That's why I say 3/6. Just in case. That was my understanding, yeah. Cool, yeah. I was just thinking, like, there was a certain point where that very thing seemed to have happened. But yeah, I really love a mobile PlayStation console. Like current gen, I mean PS5 worthy. I don't know, did the Vita or the PSP have trophies on it? Really? I thought I would have found the reliquary. Down there? Oh, the reliquary. Here we go. Steam Deck. Yeah, but I'm talking about for PlayStation specifically. Alright, so we found the waypoint. Find Kitava's torments. Okay. We need. Looks like we need to find 2 keys. The Vita. Oh, the Vita has trophies? Is that what you're saying? Little algorithm shout. We have the movie night with the wife. What y'all watching? Congratulations on getting some quiet time to settle in. And, you know, as always, thank you for lurking and being here. Helping keep us afloat, my friend. You are amazing, Neo.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay, here's Kitava's Hunger 3. And a relic case. They've opened up.
To Kohama, our father of war, and Valakor, father of storm, took Kitava to...
For Hinakora's hair. What we steal in life, we repay in death. Find the rest of Kitava's torments. Minus 30% resistance debuff for being in Act 5. Oh shit, no kidding. Yeah. Where does it say this though? Is there somewhere you can see? Because I don't see it under any of this information here. Any negatives. Except for movement speed modifier, negative 1%. That sucks. For releasing a fucking god. Right. I just mean like where do I see that on my character sheet, you know? That's all. It'd be nice to know. A Viridian Jewel. What do we got? It's top left for you. 8% increased attack speed with claws. Wow, thanks. Top left for you. I mean, mine's right. I see resistances And I see that I'm now at 20% chaos where I was 50%. So I definitely see the negative 30. I just don't see where that information is displayed. But I also don't see where that plus 15% across the board was displayed either. Like, I was thinking that would show up under, like, feats or, you know, permanent curses or something under, like, your character stats. I've seen things like that in other games. It's not the case, not the end of the world. I was just curious. FEAT, like in D&D when you collect it, I know what you're trying to do here. And I mean, hey, you know, if you're into that sort of thing, who am I to judge? But, yeah, I've seen that sort of thing before. A lot of D&D stuff, specifically. So I didn't know if that was a thing. I'm a nerd for stats and numbers like that. So it would have been cool to see what all the varying factors are. But regardless, not the end of the world. So we need to work on our resistances now. God feats gets you so hard. And what were those again? I feel like that was something we had played around. Oh, the trial. Oh, right. Yeah. So we need level 55 for next one. I'm level 52. We're getting close. We're edging our way. We're edging our way there.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I'm on the edge, and I'm about to level up. Yeah, I was trying to play off of that and make a dirty joke of my own. I thought we were on the same page. I think we are. Just fucking around. I think we are. My mind was in the gutter. Act 7 unlocks. You could go do it. Oh, gotcha. Word. Well, we got 2.5 levels to go because I'm about to be 53. So, Z, thank you so much for 5 streams in a row. Page, change the page. It's a little sticky. Understandable. Them secondhand magazines. I heard that. The key of strength. The true disciple brings enlightenment to heretics. Oh, used to open the vault in the Act 5 reliquary. And I'm in the reliquary. Look, Kay says. With Indy's adorable eyes, my goodness. Kitava's Hunger 2.
Replace the Feast of...
Karui relic case with Velako's jaw. One day you eat the fish, one day you feed the fish. Find the last of Kitava's torments. Oh, Vaulteration, okay. Wait, did I grab this? Yeah, no I did. No longer Ribbon Lady. Game over, start again. Wait, so, we will not see Ribbon Lady anymore from here on out? That, quest line That romance is done. They did say that would happen. They did warn you, my friend. I didn't know it was gonna come about so suddenly, though. That's sad. You know, it's nice not to be called not a cockroach, though. I feel like we deserve perhaps a slightly better nickname, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll water under the bridge. Could throw yourself off a cliff and become a god. We could. We could. I got too many loose
When I'm
ends
ready,
that
and
I
not
still need
before.
to tie up, though. First. But, you know, once we take care of that, I see no objection. Truly. Okay, Kratos. Man, that was a fun game. I really did enjoy some God of War, and I have several of the games. I really only played the first one, though. The crafting recipe already unlocked. Okay, cold and lightning resistance. Don't need that. Wait, well, hold on. I need mostly fire and cold. So 415 mana over 5 seconds. Or 480 over 5.5 seconds. But I can have plus 25 to maximum charges. Consume 7 of 60 charges on use. I think that's an upgrade. I'm gonna go with that. Zeus, pretty bad person, right? Alright, I see something else over here.
Arohongui.
Alright, here's our last relic case with Tuko Hama's tooth. The belly cannot hunger for what the eyes cannot see. I disagree, but you know, unless you take the brain out of the equation, then yes, I will agree with you. Okay, so deliver Kataba's torment to Lani. Where was Lani? Agent! Sneaky ass double dipping mother fluffer. For real, dude, I know. I know. How dare I? How dare I take advantage of those that are like, man, I should turn off notifications because, like, that dude goes live every day. Level 53 achieved. Got some nerve streaming around these parts. For real. For real. Yep, Maki's playing peekaboo with the dryer. Goji's the double dipper. That's right. This is my second stream of the day, my friend. I even put it in the title. I even put it in the title. I had a interview today with a new psychiatrist, and I have another one next week with a different one. We're doing a double evaluation for various things. So I also really am enjoying the fuck out of this game, and I want to keep playing because I'm hooked. And so Kay was like not feeling it tonight, wanted to do other things. So I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. In fact, I'd go for like a marathon stream to play this for the next couple of days if I could figure out, excuse me, my food situation. But all right, so we're snagging Ash, Frost, and Storm. 30% increased elemental damage, 10% chance to freeze, shock, and ignite, 30% increased effect of non-damaging elements. Now it says freeze lowers enemy action speed to 0, preventing them from acting. Duration is based on the cold damage of the hit. Shock increases damage taken by up to 50%, depending on the amount of lightning damage in the hit for 2 seconds. Then ignite deals fire damage over time based on the base fire damage of the skill for 4 seconds. Elements that do not deal damage are scorched, chilled, frozen, brittle, shocked, and sapped. Let's do it. Fluffy Weirdo! Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are we doing? So I kind of want to drop this focus support here. I know we're going to do less damage, but I really feel like it's saying when supported skills cannot inflict elemental ailments. I think that overwrites the other skill where it says they always inflict elemental ailments. But let's take a look here to see how much we'd be losing. So we're at 5892 DPS. And if I traded out, I gotta find the gem. Do I have the gem? Oh, here we go. So increased area of effect support. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Took a walk through I.M. and neighborhood cat scared shit of you. Patted me, followed you home. Wanted to get inside the house. Oh, I love that. So we're gonna get rid of this one right here. I already forgot what our initial DPS was. Whoops. 5892. So 5892, 5892, 58. Oh wait. What is the one that... Oh, it's the focus support that I need to get rid of. Oops. Okay. I'm dumb. Focus support I need to get rid of. $58.92 down to $46.80. Wow. That's a lot. But then, okay... But then the thing is, if my skills always do... Let me try it. If they're dying just as fast.
And not before.
And what I'm thinking is, like, they also get automatically shocked and deal 50% extra damage now. So I don't know though, if that's how that works. Otherwise, at the 1000 DPS left, and that's really bad. So I need somebody that actually knows about this game, because that's
If only you knew what this place truly hides.
yeah, because I have no idea on that. Either way, we are still doing a ton of damage. Now I should maybe hit them with a lightning once. I see they get shocked. 35%. Now I don't know if that's what that means. These are weak though. You're right. I just don't know if it's worth it to do that. Well, there was something. I thought something that I had meant that they, one of my skills or masteries said that there was maybe 60% chance that they'll be shocked. I don't know. Let's go with let's just do it the original that way we had it. Either way. Yeah, okay, so definitely not seeing that shocked or that debuff on there. So I think that it does overwrite for sure. So if I could understand now, is there a way to see ascendancy graph? Cannot afflict ailments on my blue gem. Yeah, it's the blue gem. Right, exactly. But I thought that there was something that I had picked up. Maybe up here that would potentially override that. No. And I could be wrong. No. It does stop the shock, though. I'm seeing that. So, it seems like it would be worthwhile to take the DPS hit to allow the elemental ailment to take place. Because the node that I'm working on down here increases effect of non-damaging elements, right? And it increases the effect to give those ailments. And then we can do elemental mastery with it on top. Looks like it doesn't, though. It might. Looks like it doesn't. The top stories here, not very high, but sober. Not sober. No news. News has occurred today with junk papers and printing. Raise them up. Oh, no worries. That's funny, though. Huh. Okay, well. Huh. Yeah, so it's like little things like this that I don't understand yet. So you think the way I have it set up now with higher DPS without ailments is going to be better than letting the ailments take over and get the DPS boost from having them have the ailments? Seemed like they died pretty quickly either way. But obviously I want to figure out how to make this as fine-tuned as possible. You have news. Okay, okay. See a lot of basic jewel slots. Spider-Man is a menace. Take off the no ailment gem. Okay. Okay. So that would be this one. So we'll swap that out with this here. And the DPS does go down, but I think it is better. Hyper-specific kind of build to use that gem. Gotcha. Yeah, I really want to say the DPS is going to be better, even though we're losing a lot of it on paper. I think it's not taking into account the extra DPS we're going to get when it comes to the bonus we'll get with their elements. So, we'll see. We'll see. Are their damage worth it? No, not so much. Fair enough. Okay.
Not all slaves believe Dutula's lies. Some I know have managed to steal a ship and are soon to set sail for Namakanui.
Wow.
Hopefully,
Glad they got
with
caught.
these
Because that's
treasures on
crazy.
board, Valakor will bless their voyage and breathe deeply into their sails. No, I'm not going with them. I helped bring this curse down upon Oriath, so I'll help save what little there is left to save. Here, take something, in thanks for your part in preserving the Karui Way.
Alright.
You're
Passive
still
skill.
alive. So is Kitava. What more do you need to
I'm
know?
alright with that.
You'll find a way. I believe it.
I believe it. What? Thanks for believing in me. Okay. What can we sell? Yeah. That's right, that's right. I'm gonna need to start selling some gems soon. But we'll get there in just a moment. Not quite there. Okay. Accept trade. Passive skill point. Okay, so we were in this area right here. So we just got the elemental mastery. So, okay, exposure you inflict applies at least negative minus 18% to the affected resistance. 60% reduced reflected elemental damage taken. 50% reduced effect of exposure on you. Hits have 15% chance to treat enemy monster elemental resistance values as inverted. Critical strikes against you do not inherently inflict elemental ailments, or 3% chance for hits to deal 300% of physical damage, extra damage of a random element. I'm thinking that bottom one, and if not that one, the ones that have a 15% chance to treat the elemental resistance values as inverted might work. Well, I don't know. Or we move on. But 3% chance. A lot of people could be housed inside of a church. Goodness, yeah. 3% chance for hits to deal 300% physical damage as extra damage of a random element, though. That sounds really good. So any objections before I lock that one in? Because I still don't quite understand the exposure section other than indecent, and I don't think that applies here. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and lock in this 3% chance. And keep on keeping on. So, let's talk to some folks.
Kitava is a primal deity, forged from the most fundamental of human desires, hunger. The simple act of craving that which we cannot yet consume. To defeat Kitava is to squeeze the very heart of human nature into stillness. You don't think you can do that? I suppose we'll see, won't we?
Won't we? I imagine we will.
I don't ask this in the name of innocence. He understands now the folly his devotees have wrought upon this world. I ask in the name of Oriath. There are many that deserve what Kitava offers, and there are many more who do not.
Well, if they offer those kinds of things in
Put an
Oregon,
end to
that
Kitava's
definitely might be
savage
worth
reign,
looking
there
into
remains
for
much
us.
in
I
this
just
land
wouldn't know
that is worth
where to
saving.
look or what to search for, you know? Yeah, what do you search to look into those kinds of things? Okay, let's go to the cathedral rooftop. We do have ads coming up soon. Take the ship back to Rayclast or travel to the ruined square and kill Ichula. The ruined square? Okay. There we go. So we need to find Utula. And it seems like it's dinner time for Loki. Him's doing the the dinner dance.
When I'm ready, and not before.
If you want to type it in chat or put it in the housing section, put it in the housing section, maybe in the Discord. Actually, if you don't mind, that would be much better, so I can read it later. Because like I really do, I don't think I qualify right now, but it's good information to know. You know, knowledge is power. Something to maybe work towards. Probably a really terrible time to buy, though, if anything, so who knows. Or maybe it's really good if the market's crashing again. I don't really know. So there's the torched quartz. And it is the top of the hour. Let's go ahead and take a break. I made about 3% down payment. Those with 650 credit score. I definitely have a better credit score than that. But knowing that it's so much more expensive here, I still don't think I'd have enough for a down payment. But it's still, like I said, I need to figure out like what that kind of information is for Oregon. So we know what to save up for and things like that. But yeah, let's take a break, get through some ads. I gotta get the cats fed here, and yeah, because Loki clearly is like, Dad, what are you doing? Dad, well, you know what? You didn't say Happy Father's Day, just so you know. I'm gonna hold that as a grudge for you forever and ever.
He's 5.
He's what?
He's 5.
He's 5?
Leave him alone.
In cat years, that's much older.
He doesn't know even how to say happy birthday.
Not happy birthday, it's Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back. Whoa. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so we are looking for Udula Chem. 1,300 hours, 600 milligrams of caffeine barely helped, I bet. I bet. Damn, dude, that's crazy. That's so much. Such a long day, I mean. So many hours. So much hours. Well, good on you, though. Fucking kicking ass, dude. What you gonna do to chill and celebrate? Or relax?
When I'm ready, and not before.
Juneteenth? 6,000 milligrams. Tomorrow off, though? Oh yeah, tomorrow's Juneteenth. That's so cool. You're also off tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, we'll be doing the thing tomorrow again, for sure. Just gaming again. So we're still looking for Udula.
Did you think our
here we go.
vengeance was done, Savior? Oh no, it has only begun.
How's it now? I disagree.
Orius was mine to burn. You took that from me. Now you will join the pyre.
Alright, talk to Bandit in town for the reward, and then now we'll head to the cathedral rooftop. So let's go ahead and portal on out of here. I want to get some mushroom chocolate and go for a hike tomorrow. Yo, let's go. That sounds amazing. If you you know, happen to have a reputable source and want to send some, we do have a PO box. just saying. Or any other fun goodies. But I digress. Let's see here. So we got to put in some of our currencies. Sharon is carrying. That's right, my friend. And of course, I'll do anything I can to offer a trade in return. I'm sure we can figure something out. Okay, I have all the all the deals, the gems. Okay, so the Vol ones are the important ones for sure. So let's get that going. Okay. I'll put the Vol ones in the corner, so we'll see which ones we have duplicates of. Go from there. No kidding. That's so cool. That's so cool. I don't think we're quite there yet, for sure. Okay, I see the other Vol ones. Okay. There we go. Let's place that there, put that there, and then drop this one up here. So okay, so as far as colors, trying to get them sorted by color. Oh, here's another Vol one. Oh man, okay. Wow. Alright. It's a inventory management minigame for real. Like, why don't they offer they offer a filter, but there's no sort option. There's no sort option. Like, how is... And... I don't know, that's frustrating, but that's just my... Oh, this is a red gem. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so I have two of these arcs. This one's level 7, so I'll save that, and we'll get rid of this one, so we can sell that. I want you to actually find it for real. I guess so, huh? Oops, wait, no, that's... And like, there's no button to transfer your cursor from inventory to stash, so you have to scroll from one side to the other, and you can't go from like to the right to go all the way to the left or anything. There's no shortcut. It's like, oh my god. Wait, how did I... Hold on, I did something. Oh wait. Oh, okay, I can flick the right stick to go to the next... Okay, hold on, I figured that out. There we go. There we go. That's something. That's something. That's a lot better. Just crime. Secret to that. Alright, so if we also have... these over here, and then I have gems. $200 milligrams of an edible. I would... Oh, but money. Yeah, feel good, right? Okay, so this is the arc level 1, and this is the one I'm gonna sell for sure. And I don't know what selling any of these would do for me. I have tons and tons of them. I'm kind of curious. What would they offer me?
Freedom comes to those who fight.
Really? I will offer them 40 scrolls of wisdom, and they'll give me 8 in return. Sounds like a good deal, right? Oh, okay. That's weird. Never mind. So... what do we do with then should we just start just getting rid of them at some point? Okay. That's very strange. Maybe I should put the jewels in this location instead. So loot filter that will just ignore them now. Currency for endgame gear. Some gems there are. Gems can net you some good gear. I don't quite understand that, how they would net you gear. But that's okay. Okay. Someone wants to stack like color changing orbs. They have a nice piece of equipment, right? So I do have stacks of things like that, like 20 chromatic orbs. You know, I do have these somewhat organized here. They're getting a little disorganized. I can see that, like, this belongs over here now. Stuff like that. But, you know, oops, this over here. Nothing truly valuable. Yeah. Especially not these. I don't understand that conversion rate. That's upsetting, but whatever. Checking out endgame stuff though. Yeah, once I get endgame, you know, I'd imagine I'll be using these whispering essences, or these essences. I'll be working on these, turning in these cards, the oils, things like that. Triss, hey, this is, yeah. And nah, the journey might be more important than the destination. None of that's important for endgame. Running the same map over and over again. Oh, that's not very fun.
Yes?
Yeah, I got finished with my appointment and wanted to keep grinding for a bit. So, here we are. Good to see you again. Well, for the time being, let's go ahead and put those over there, and let's keep going. Trying to get loot, kill the boss. Gotcha.
The High Priest is dead, yet the object of his devotion remains. There's no doubt you did all right bringing that man-turned monster
We're
to
doing well,
heel,
Cam.
but you weren't able to stop him fishing his master out of the river of
I've
blood.
started physical
Damn.
therapy
Sorry.
with my
I never could get the hang
knee
of boosting
and
morale.
back,
Didn't seem right to polish
which
the edges off harsh
in
facts.
effect is
Probably why I never
going
made
from my
captain.
hips and
Still,
it's like my shoulders
I've
and
been
neck and
poking
everything
around
because
here
of
for
other
a bit,
issues that I
and
have
turned
now.
up Utula's stash. Quite the
So,
magpie he was. So here,
like,
help
it's all
yourself.
good, but
When it comes to hunting a god,
it's a lot.
I suppose every little bit helps.
So I need a new shield.
Did you eat them?
No. I need a new shield and a new wand. But my wand does a lot of extra damage. My shields... Okay, let's go for a new shield. Do you actually want to get to endgame? Oh, really? Alright, increase spell damage. 38%. Wow. Plus 20 maximum energy shield. Regenerate 19 life per second. 38 maximum mana. And 6% to lightning resistance. Didn't really need the lightning resistance. Actually, wait. No, with everything considered. Wait, are our... Oh, my... aura of elements isn't there. Okay, so... let's go ahead and equip that. And let's see here. Lightning Golem, Focus Support, and Frostblink. Okay, so I want to see the skills. We're going to go from 3,700 DPS to 3,792. That wasn't nearly the upgrade I thought it was going to be. That's weird. Thank you, Cam. I really appreciate that. That's weird, though, because it says I'm going to have a 38% increased spell damage. So shouldn't it have been much more of an increase on the DPS? I don't understand that. Let's see here. I did drop 31 intelligence. Oh, and 27% increased spell damage. Hold on. Oh, so it really didn't... Oh, okay. Okay, so I missed that one. I did gain 19 regeneration. And let's see here. An extra energy shield and block, I believe. Oh, less chance to block, but that's because it's a bonus to quality. So it's just very small ingredient, or not ingredient, upgrade. Okay, so let's put that over here. Summon lightning warp, and then
I'm here to serve it.
okay. Frostblink. So I'm missing a red or a blue gem. That's okay. Okay, so we got it. It's fine. Well, good enough for now. So we want to travel to the cathedral rooftop. But let's go ahead and sell this this item here.
Yes.
Yeah, if I want to, I could use the chromatic. Right, we could just do the chromatic thing on it. I really don't have. I don't know. Hold on. Unless we have green and red support, that would help it. Go to the crafting bench. Alright, so my character's resistances are pretty terrible. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how this works. I've never actually used this. The Diablo and mobile is pretty similar, very pay to win, unfortunately. Oh, that's sad. This one is not. It's free to play. The only paid features are all cosmetic. They don't affect the gameplay whatsoever. So, not pay to win at all. And the equipment should be fine. Okay, so let's start off with maybe the shields, or hold on. What is my weak point then? I would say the slippers. Put equipment, it'll tell you if you can add a prefix or a suffix. Oh. Oh, it's like that. So I unequip it. Do I need to mess with the gems? Move item. Oh, okay. Item already has a mod of this type. Alright, suffix. And then other item sockets are not empty. Alright, let me empty it. Wait. Let me empty it and see what those items mean. Need gems from stash? Well, okay, I don't need to unsock it. Need gems from stash. Any particular ones? Gems with the currency? Like these, right? The gems? Okay, so if I put that back in there... It just says item sockets are not empty. There's nothing I can do. See on the mods it has a gem next to it? Oh, that looks like the chromatic orb. Or something. For sure. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out all that. Okay, but we can add a suffix. You're right. So there's 6 to 9 to all attributes, which I do have the materials for. I'm assuming that's the one we want. Oh, not attributes. Wait, hold on. Is there anything for all? There's fire, cold and lightning, and then fire and lightning. But there's nothing for... Or individually, but there's nothing for all three. Though. So, let's take a look here. Right now, my fire and cold are the worst. One at a time? More valuable? Okay. So, let's start off with fire. What do I need then? One of the things, I don't know what they're called right now, so... It looked like this right up here. Orb of Alchemy. Oops. No, that wasn't correct. What am I missing here? I don't know what that gem is. Okay, I'll just grab a couple other items then that might be similar to it, I guess. It's pretty much what looks like it. Shove them all in your inventory and call it a day. Yeah, I don't see anything else that looks like that at all. Alright, well, hey, let's look at... were all of them like that? Yeah, they all require the same... Okay, well, let me look at this other one. That looks like... these items. So if I take these... Those are still in... those are in red as well. So... something's... Oops. Something's not right. It's blue stacks. You have like 100. I don't know what you mean by that. I have a stack of 20 of whatever this item is here. Row 3 or 4 in stash. Third, these orbs of alteration. What do I do with those? Snag some of those. Oh, inventory and loot. This says reforges a magic item with new random modifiers. Is it different for you? I wonder if it's because I haven't actually, like, been in here to talk to them about it. Never looked. You could just always do it. Oh.
Hello. Greetings.
Greetings.
Huh. Well, that's... Alright, well, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna take everything out of the... And just try it. Right? For real. No, it's the same... It's the same issue. Wait a second. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I figured it out. One second. I think I got it. Let me just put these back in here. I don't think the order matters. Right, okay, so we move this over here. We move down here to fire resistance. I hit R1 and boom, plus 25% to fire resistance. Got it. Alright, figured it out. Figured it out. It's like, it threw me off because the item says it's in red and it makes me think I don't have it. So I completely disregarded the fact that there's a craft button. Sue! Yo, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Welcome in. Alright, well, at least we got there, right? So that'll help. Alright, let's unequip this. This isn't music. What, pray tell, are we listening to? Might I ask? Okay, so... let's see if we can... oh, there's no... oh, wait, hold on. Undiscovered. Oh. There's nothing we can add to our gloves. But, oh, they're unique. That explains it. I might need to find something better, but 100% increased spell damage is going to be tough to beat for a minute. There do be some brass. Alright, well, let's go ahead and move this in there. There's increased cast speed. I don't know if that's actually for spells. I don't know if all of this specifically... I could... should I add attributes? I don't have the... cast speed is spell. So I don't know if I should do bonus to all attributes. Cast speed perhaps, or just lightning damage, actually. Probably lightning damage, right? Focus on that one. That would make sense. But then the rest of them I can put the yeah, this is PoE. Alright, we'll add extra lightning damage here. Yeah, okay. 15% extra. Can I do the same with my rings? Nice. Alright, so we can do increased... no, wait, hold on. Let's start from the top. We're looking at increased elemental damage with attack skills. That sounds like with my basic wand attack. Adds lightning damage to attacks, which also sounds like that, which doesn't apply. Okay, here's our fire, cold, and lightning. So let's add cold resistance. Is that your basic wand skill, Zap? Or are you just talking about any of my weapon damage is your wand attack? Gotcha. Oh, because I don't use that. I only use my spell. So we're going to go ahead and add the cold resistance. And that was 27%. And then we also have this one to add the lightning resistance. 22%. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. It's definitely more complex. Definitely more complex than Diablo, for sure. They don't hold your hand nearly as much. I will say that. Let's see here. For our shield, I guess we could add something like some extra intelligence. That would be extra damage, right? Or a bonus to all attributes. Cast speed. Or avoiding elemental ailments. There's a lot of good choices here. Can play this on guitar. Oh, that's too cool. That is too cool. Oh, by sabotage initially. Right? That's a tough one. Very tough one. Alright, I think we'll go with cast speed. Because that means we channel faster, right? Otherwise we should go with something else. Because the cast speed won't really matter too much. Otherwise I'll go with the attributes, I think. Unless you have an opinion, Twin, on that one, on whether the cast speed affects channeling. Or if I should just go for even more resistances. You think it does? Because right now I'm sitting at 49 lightning, 37 and 39 fire and cold. So this, well, my shield is the last thing I can damage ain't my problem. That's a good point. Alright, so the shield is the last thing I can or the only other thing, oh, except for my amulet. Okay, so I'll do another fire and a cold one, since I have better lightning. You're right. Okay. Oh, I feel that. Duolingo takes a whole nother level of brain power. Goodness. Okay, there we go. So we've got that one done. 25% to cold resistance. And then the amulet. And a conversation with a father. Goodness, no. No, no, no. Oh, I can't add the fire resistance to it. I should have gone with the other one, but that's okay. I can do increased elemental damage with attack skills. Yeah, I think increased elemental damage is the way to go with that. Okay. Almost 5 a.m. for you? Damn. %, increased elemental damage. Alright. So, I'm at 3,511 DPS. And now I'm at 4292 DPS with all the upgrades that we just made. Alright, I forgot to see what we were before we did all the crafting. Oh, it was mostly for elemental stuff anyway. Because the, that one wasn't a problem, so never mind, disregard. Disregard. So we're at 37 fire, 64 cold, 55 lightning. Yeah, I should have done the fire and cold on the... Is it too late? Can I change that? I think I have the resources. fire and cold resistance. Replace. There we go. Okay. So 11 to fire and colds. Alright, at least it'll be a little bit more balanced. 48, 50, 55, 20. Okay. Alright, well, good call on that, for sure. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. Travel to the cathedral rooftop. There we go. Okay, so if you are going to spend money in Marble Strike, there are two ways. The first one is through a $5 or $10 pack. So if you're looking to spend the least amount of money, just pick. I would pick Power Cores. I'm looking at it right now here. There is one specific one, but if you were to... Where are offers, Power Cores? Okay, so if you went to the cluster of Power Cores in the shop, the $4.99 option, right? So if you did spend that, that would in turn, and this is first time per user, give me $15. The only other way that you can spend money in the game to net me some money is after you reach level 30 and you purchase the case of Power Cores, and that's $20. But that will get me 40. Now, what I've been doing since the game has reimbursed me for spending money in the game is I've purchased the Power Cores and I've used those to regenerate my campaign energy to use the auto win function to like level up quite a bit. I don't really pay attention to, you know, all this stuff. I just hit the auto battle, but mostly just the auto win stuff and the dailies to get lots of experience. And that's how I've been leveling up really fast because I'm at level 55 right now. But I did purchase the Power Core stuff because they were going to reimburse me. I did spend money. I did the the Strike one, not knowing what that I should have just done the Power Cores. But either way, if you are looking at further supporting, because it's weird, like you could drop a sub on the channel or bits, which is all wonderful, but they're like sub is 60% and then bits is 100%. But like this one is actually like 300% if you spent the $5 one, and I got 15 for it. No. Ask anytime. I'm happy to talk about it. I don't want to sound like a broken record if I keep bringing it up, and I feel bad about that. But we have 5.5 days left on the sponsorship. So, yeah. No need to feel bad. But yeah, for the case of Power Cores, the $20 one, you have to be level 30 or above. So please make sure you wait if you're going to do something like that. No worries, you know, if not. But okay, so the cathedral rooftop is where we need to go. There it is. Okay. But 21, no, that is super cool, and I really do appreciate that, truly. Oh, there's something over here. Take the ship back to Ray class is the other one. No, I don't want to do that yet. Hold on. Or is that the quest that they want us to go up here to? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, Lily Roth.
I'm Captain Lily Roth, and we sail for
No,
Ray
you're
class.
fine.
Better to live in exile than die on this.
Folks can join at any
psychotic
time.
bonfire
It's
of an
it's
island.
not too late for anybody else to
You
join
wanna
the
make it out of
sponsorship.
here, you'd better get on board.
It's
But make it
free to
quick,
help
'cause I ain't
out.
got time for tears and
I
regrets.
apologize for being a broken record, but if you can download the game through that code, Even just installing it without even playing it actually gets me 50 cents. Like I said, all the information's in the Discord, but
Remember, this ain't no charity run. You
also,
owe me.
of course,
Cast
no
off.
pressure and no worries if you don't or can't contribute. Or, you know, I won't hold a grudge against you for very long. It's okay. I'll forgive you at some point. It'll be okay. Oh, same, Tris. Fully intend, yeah. And truth be told, like, if they same.
Despite your
It's
best
sucked a
efforts,
lot of
Beast
time.
Slayer, a splinter of hope remains.
But it's been a
very
good
seed that
and
brought my
free
beast
way for
into
folks to
existence.
contribute, and for me to also contribute to the goals, which has been something I did not expect. So very cool for them to make that a possibility.
Alchemy and black thaumaturgy? You sure know how to lift my spirits.
All right, we're in Act 6 now, Part 2. Very cool. But yeah, but if they offer any more sponsorships, I will be, looking to take up another one. And if folks are burnt out from, from doing stuff like that for a bit, I totally understand. The cool thing about these sponsorships are they at least offer a very small amount of base pay. So, it's kind of important at least to have something coming in. So, as with everything, I don't want anybody to feel pressured if they have to contribute, but it is, of course, always appreciated.
First we
Hey, some
hear
of our
that
old
Oriath
friends
has
here.
lost its bloody mind, and then you turn up. Doesn't take a scholar to work out how these two events might be connected. I don't know what's going on out there, and I probably wouldn't understand it if I saw it with my own two eyes. What I do know is this. The world we knew, it's gone. Now we have to do our damnedest to make sure we don't go with it. Nessa. I saw her one night, running out across the coast, headed in the direction of the mudflats. Called out to her, but she didn't even turn her head. Maybe she couldn't hear me. Maybe she didn't want to. I don't bloody know. I tried to run after her, but she'd vanished into the darkness before my feet had barely touched the sand.
Oh, Nessa.
So I tracked her, all the way to the mudflats, and that's when her tracks, they just stopped. No sign of meeting someone or something. No sign of a struggle. It's like one moment she was running and the next, gone. Look, I've heard some things about what you've done. Things that beg a belief. Now you can do this. Please. Find Nessa. Bring her back to us.
Wow. Alright, well, guess I can do all of your dirty work for you. Oh snap, I never did find the vault Act 5 reliquary. Whoops.
Why, hello, stranger. I am Faustus, the captain
Oh
of the
my
Fair
goodness,
Mary
excuse
Inn.
me.
Consider me your access to the wealth of Raycroft. There's not a single market I can't reach. You've got currency, they've got currency, and thus I shall be your most esteemed facilitator for a small fee, of course.
Okay. So we are just about done here for the day. But it's only Wednesday, so we've got most of the day tomorrow to continue working on our game here. I think that's everybody we're gonna talk to. Oh, we're back in Lion's Eye. I didn't realize. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense why we're seeing our old friends. Okay. Holy heck. We made it to level 53 though. That blows my mind. And our resistances are getting there.
we'll keep keep an eye on them. Keep working on them for sure. Okay. I didn't realize part 2 we were gonna Act 6 we're gonna start off going through everything. That's interesting. What? Oh, that's very weird. Another 5 acts and we can actually play the game. Wow. All right, I had no idea it was that big. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this number here. This one right here as well. And if you'll give me just a moment, y'all, we're gonna find a friend here. And usually ask if y'all have a preference between gaming or music. Let's see, but I also like finding folks that we have not rated before as well, so let me double check. Okay, I do see a friend on that we have not rated before in the Dungeons and Dragons category. Let me take a look. Says, oh, it's a multi-chat. It says, oops, only barbarians, prehistoric D&D, the dump stat. Okay, let me take a look at something. I can't type. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, let's make that happen. So I will drop a link to the Discord and raid message in chat. Please stick around if you can for the raid. Get some extra points for the channel. We're gonna visit our newer friend Dragon Teacup. Visit them for the first time. And oh, our good friend Joshua is over there, and they're a mod. Oh, this is wonderful. That's where I know them from. Okay, I couldn't remember. This is cool. That means they might be live as well. And I might have missed over that. They might not be. They're modding, so I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out and vibing on a take 2 of a stream, little multi-stream. I'm having so much fun playing this one, and thanks for vibing. You are all amazing. So I will be back on tomorrow at noon, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll be continuing our run, like I said, and all that good stuff. So. And then, of course, music planned for the weekend, Hair Metal Night on Friday with Kay. And then Saturday, no theme, but music and all that stuff. So, all right, much love. I'll see you all tomorrow.